So the 2023 Santa Cruz Hightower has just been revealed, and there's a lot of changes and updates to the frame. In this video, we're going to go over the new version of the Hightower and see what changes or refinements have been made, an overview of the builds and the pricing. And just on a side note, if you enjoyed this video and want to keep up with bike news, please consider subscribing. Now let's check out what's new with the 2023 Santa Cruz Hightower. The Hightower is a modern trail bike with 29-inch wheels and 145mm suspension in the rear and 150mm suspension in the front. It uses Santa Cruz's VPP suspension, which stands for Virtual Pivot Point, and it's designed to find the balance between the optimal bump compliance and pedal efficiency. It's currently offered in carbon only in both the C and CC frames. The main differences between that the CC frame weighs less, but is just as strong and stiff as the regular carbon C model. Supposedly, there's an aluminum frame in the works, but at the time of this recording, there hasn't been any release date confirmed. Also, like all Santa Cruz bikes, there's a lifetime warranty on the frame and bearings for the original owner. Now that we've done a general overview of the Hightower, let's discuss the changes. The 2023 Hightower 3 now has slacker and lower geometry, and the first being the head tube angle, which has been slackened a little over half a degree through all the sizes. So last year's model had a 65.5 degree head angle in the high setting, and a 65.2 degree head angle in the lower setting. But with the new model, the high setting has a 64.8 degree head angle and a 64.5 degree head angle in the low setting. There's also a lot of subtle tweaks that Santa Cruz made throughout the bike geometry, which includes 2mm of increased reach across all sizes. The stack height has also been increased slightly, with 10mm of increased stack height for the small size and 15mm for all the other larger sizes. Also, the bottom bracket height has been lowered by 2mm for both the high and low settings. Also, the wheelbase has increased through all the sizes, ranging anywhere from about 5mm to 16mm depending on the size. And one of the biggest differences for the new Hightower is the chainstay length, which is now size specific. Last year's model had 434mm chainstays for sizes small through extra large, and a 440mm chainstay for the double XL. But with the new model, the size small will receive a 432mm chainstay, and that will increase by 3mm with each size. So 435 for a medium, 438 for large, and etc. Also, Santa Cruz has adjusted the leverage curve so it's straighter. They've also increased the progression at the end of the travel. This is to provide better dampening and improves the bottoming out resistance. There's actually a couple new features that Santa Cruz has introduced this year, with the biggest one being the glove box feature, which is a storage compartment that's located in the down tube. The Hightower will come with a tool wallet and a tube purse that you can store inside the frame. The tool wallet can carry everything from a mini pump, your wallet, keys, to a multi-tool. And the tube purse, like the name suggests, is for an extra tube, zip ties, and tire levers. Both of these accessories are then rolled up and put in the glove box. I think it's a pretty cool feature, and it minimizes the amount of stuff that you either have to carry in a pack or strap onto your frame. Also, there's a bottle mount on the glove box door, so you can still mount your water bottle inside the frame. The other feature that Santa Cruz added is the sag window, which is a hole in the frame that allows you to see the marker on your shock for when you set the sag on your bike. This might not seem like a big deal, but I'm glad that Santa Cruz added it since the previous model didn't have one, making setting the sag more difficult than it really needed to be. As of right now, there's 6 builds that are available, 4 carbon Cs and 2 carbon CC models. All models are available in either gloss translucent purple or matte evergreen colorways. We're not going to go super in depth with the model builds, instead we're just going to do a basic run through of each one. So first up is the Carbon C R model, which comes in at $5,500. This comes with the RockShox Lyric fork, a Fox Flow Performance shock, SRAM NX drivetrain, SRAM G2R brakes, and race face AR wheels with SRAM MTH hubs. Next is the Carbon C S model, which comes in at $6,800. It comes with a Fox 36 Flow Performance fork, RockShox Super Deluxe Select Plus shock, SRAM GX drivetrain, SRAM Code R brakes, and race face AR wheels with DT Swiss 370 hubs. Next is the second most expensive Carbon C model, the GX Axis, which comes at $8,500. Comes with a Fox 36 Flow Performance fork, RockShox Super Deluxe Select Plus shock, SRAM GX Axis drivetrain, SRAM Code RS brakes, and Raceface AR wheels with i9 hubs. Last of the Carbon C models, and the most expensive, is the GS Access RSV model, which is $9,800. Has the same exact build as the previous model, the GS Access, except this one comes with a Reserve 30 HT wheels with i9 hubs. First up of the Carbon CC models is their cheapest one, which is the X01 model, which comes in $8,800, and it comes with a Fox 36 float factory fork, RockShox Super Deluxe Ultimate shock, SRAM X01 drivetrain, SRAM Code RSC brakes, and Raceface ARC wheels with i9 hubs. And last up, and most expensive Hightower model, is the Carbon CC X01 Access RSV model, which comes in at $10,700. Comes with the Fox 36 float factory fork, RockShox Super Deluxe Ultimate shock, SRAM X01 Access drivetrain, SRAM Code RSC brakes, and Reserve 30 HD wheels with i9 hubs. And if you don't like any of these builds and you want to build your own, you can also purchase the CC frame for $4,100. Overall, I really like all the changes that Santa Cruz has made with Hightower, and these changes make this much better all-you-can-do mountain bike, especially if you can only afford to have one bike in your garage. The prices have gone up across all the builds compared to last year's model, but with bike prices being the way they are nowadays, the tweaks in the updates, and Santa Cruz just being a premium brand, the price increase feels justified. With all that being said, let me know how you feel about the new Hightower. Are you excited about the changes that Santa Cruz made? Do you plan on picking one up? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great one.